Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is CoinX and you're welcome to CoinxDaProducer. So this week has just been about modulation and filter plugins. And today we have another interesting one. As you can see on the screen, it is called Filtre and it is by Cloudy Samples. And the best part, it is 100% free. Now, looking at the UI, it looks a little bit intimidating, right? But don't worry, by the time I explain every single feature, you will see it's quite easy to use. But before any other thing, I want to play a sound demo provided by the developer so that you have an idea of what this tool is capable of. So let's have a listen. Alright, I believe you have an idea of what this plugin can do. So now back to our DAW. Looking at the UI, you can see it's in different sections. You can see the contour filter section, you can see the LFO modulation section, and under the LFO modulation section, you have the frequency mode, the volume mode, and below here you can see the balance mode with some filter shape section here, as you can see, which is adjustable. And right here you get the mode, frequency, gain, reso, volume, balance, and width. So to use this plugin, this window displays the filter shape that you are using. This mode section here is the different modulation styles that this plugin provides, as you can see. Now the next is the frequency, which you can use to change the position of the frequency. Now this is for the gain, to increase and reduce the gain. Now the reso, when you increase it, you see what is adding. Then you get the volume to increase the volume, balance, which is the pan, to pan it left and right. And then the width, which is a very interesting feature. I just tried to use it to enhance a stereo width of a sample, and surprisingly, it's doing an amazing job in widening the stereo width, but without destroying your sample or introducing excessive phase issues. So, which is something you can actually use on its own. Let's say you don't want to use this plugin for filtering. This is another feature you can enjoy. Take for example, you don't have a stereo width plugin. There you have it, and it's actually good for free. Now to this section here is the LFO modulation. We all know what that means. You engage it by turning it on, and when you turn it on, the mode is still the same thing. With this mode feature here, it gives you different types of frequency mode styles. See, it has changed the movement. It's a little bit faster. It has changed. So this is actually how you get those different movements, right? Now the intensity is actually the speed, how fast it reacts, okay? Now below it you get the sync, which helps you to sync it to the BPM of your DAW, as you can see here. Now there you have clock, which I've actually tried to understand what this LFO FQ clock is actually doing, but I'll be leaving it for you guys to experiment. Now the frequency, as you can see, this increases the intensity as well, the speed of the movement, the frequency movement, as you can see. Now followed by the offset, you see what is happening. Now below it we have legato. You can engage it by turning this on. Then you have the fading to make the processed effect sound smooth, to avoid a sharp click when it is transiting from one to the other. This helps make it sound smoother from the experiment I had earlier. So to this section, you get the volume mod, which is all to manipulate the velocity, which is the volume of the modulation, and the frequency, and just the same with this, as you can see. Now you get the balanced mode, which you can toggle on using this feature here. You get the modulation, you get the intensity, and you get the frequency, and you can actually change the shape of the filter, as you can see. Now below is the sync, and then you get the clock, just the same structure with other ones. So let me just play what we have and toggle it a little bit so that you can hear the impact in real time. Now this is without it, and by the way, this is the bypass button on and off with more features where you can change the UI size, the buffer size, and the rest of it with few factory presets it came with. Alright, that is much of the demonstration I can show you. And lastly, the width feature that I talked about. Let me disengage all these ones and just show you this width feature. So this is without it. Now with it. And I believe you had that. Alright, so that brings us to the end of today's video. It's just a very simple filter modulation plugin that you can actually add to your plugin arsenal that might come in handy one of the days you're having your production session. So let me know what you think about it. I'll be leaving the link in the description if you're interested to try it out. Share your honest thoughts in the comments below. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time and you find what I'm doing very helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and most importantly, turn on your bell notification for more contents like this. If you want to check out amazing free plugins that I've covered on this channel, the video on the screen right now is a playlist and it comprises of a whole lot of tools that I've covered on this channel. Go there, who knows, you might find something super interesting that you need. And I will see you there. As always, stay creative, stay focused, and bye for now.